So this is an interesting segue into now talking about how can organizations be more authentic and what can they do to honor the purpose of their people. I do truly believe that purpose-driven organizations are going to be the organizations that are going to attract the best talent, is going to retain the best talent. How do we take people who have discovered their purpose and they're passionate about something, and then there's the organization which has its own purpose and its own vision. What is your recommendation on creating a connect such that it becomes this thriving, authentic organization where people have meaningful careers, they feel fulfilled when they come to work every day, where Monday morning is something they look forward to?
So I think that there's a number of organizations that are now really clear that they have to discover what this is. Here's the challenge. Having a wonderful purpose that's on the wall is useless, and we all know that. If you're willing to translate that into actually how you operate in the world, it becomes magical. And when we look at companies who've done that, they end up dominating in industries where no one else is dominating. Okay. IKEA, which here in Singapore is part of sort of an institution, their purpose is to make that which was available to the few to be available to the many. And they have never veered from that. And during the 2008 through 2010 business challenge, they were actually putting more money into stores and reinvesting when everybody else was taking it out. Now they're in the furniture industry, which is a terrible industry to be in, and they're doing really, really well. How is that possible? It's because they stayed true to that purpose. Shoes, right? Can shoes create happiness? Okay, for guys, it's like you got 3 pairs of shoes, right? When I talk to the women in our programs, they get all lit up as they talk about their shoes. When Tony Hirsch, when he created Zappos, he and the other 3 other companies all had computers, phones, and shoes. And theirs was to make the shoes that are cheap available, or make it available at the most efficient cost or whatever. And his was to deliver happiness. Now that's a crazy purpose, but he's used that to create happiness within the people that work on the phone. So that's what they deliver when they talk to someone. And that business is now worth $2.5–3 billion, and the rest of them, of course, are just basically nowhere. So we see this case over and over and over again across different companies, different industries. So it can make a huge difference. I think the challenge for each of us is to take our own purpose and look at how is it that supporting this larger company purpose will allow us to fully live our purpose. Oliver Wendell Holmes says, most of us go to our grave with our song still in us.
Yes.
So the real question is, will the purpose of the organization allow you to sing your song, right? That's the question.
Yes, I think that's a future worth aspiring to. As we close this conversation, I would be curious if you could share with us, how have you defined your leadership purpose?
Well, I have decided, so it's interesting. The words slightly change over time, but the underlying piece of it is the same. So my purpose is to help you discover that deep secret, the one you have been waiting your whole life for, and to live it.
Perfect. And having been in your sessions, I think you're very much living your purpose. So thank you so much, Nick, for being here. We truly appreciate the time you've taken. I believe the work that you're doing at the Authentic Leadership Institute is setting the way forward for the kind of organizations we and our next generation can thrive in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.